Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back with another video of Data Zero, and in this video we're going to look at the price action for AMC and APE. We're also going to talk about the conversion, what's going on with all that, and my personal thoughts and what I'm doing with my shares and where I think this whole thing is going. We're also going to look at the fundamental data and technical analysis for both stocks. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. Alright, and welcome back to another video with Data Zero. So in this video, we're going to be looking at AMC and APE. So a lot is going on with these two stocks after the settlement has been reached. And something very interesting about this is there is going to be a settlement. So there's going to be settlement paid by shares. So even the shareholders, because in the lawsuit, it was said that the shareholders, not hedge funds, we could be getting extra shares from AMC from the settlement. Now, I don't want to report on that just yet because that is just speculation, but I wanted to let you guys know that we might be getting additional shares. Also, the arbitrage trade is on, so you can buy APE right now for $1.60 and it will convert to whatever price AMC's price is during the conversion. So that is basically almost a guaranteed going to happen now that the settlement is reached. It's not 100% because it still has to go through the courts, but it's like a 99.9% chance that it's going to go through. So you can buy APE at $1.68, and if the conversion was today, it would convert to $3.90. So there is a lot of bullishness and a lot of reasons to be bullish on AMC and APE. Also, there is a ton of puts bought in APE, a ton of puts bought in AMC as well. So while there's a ton of FUD going on, all of this fear, and it seems like institutions are loading up on the put side, this could potentially lead to the short squeeze itself. Why? Because the puts are loading up on the short side with shorts, puts, and new short interest, and it makes no sense to short AMC while it's around a 52-week low. They have puts at the $2 range, at the $3 range, and even the $1 range. They are absolutely loaded up. There is a ton of puts for AMC. Also, APE's short interest is still on the #1 most shorted stock for Yahoo, so there is a lot of hidden short interest, I believe, for APE. As you guys can see, it's still on the #1 most shorted stock for APE, and shorts have to cover. Shorts have to cover before the conversion, so expect a pop from APE. And not just a little pop, not just a little pop. I'm thinking a big pop. Now, the official short interest is 5.70%, but if you look at other places, you can find that the short interest that APE is one of the most shorted stocks in all of the stock market. And it is in the clause in the 13F filing that shorts have to cover. Shorts have to cover before the conversion. So I'm expecting APE to be very, very bullish and to have a run up. I think there's going to be a lot of fundamentals driving this thing up to the upside. And I think before the conversion even hits, we could hit this $2.50 range, maybe even $3.36. So as long as APE is still around and doesn't get converted, I believe that APE is going to be getting pushed to the upside. Now, what do I think is going to be happening for AMC? I think they're going to be trading closer in price, but I don't think AMC is going to go much lower than $3, $3 even. I think AMC is actually going to stay in this $3.50 range and this $4 range. I think it's going to stay pretty much sideways, maybe even get a push up to $4, $4.50. I do think it's going to get a little bit of a bounce. It is extremely oversold on the oversold side, and there is a ton of institutions loading up on the put side, like I said, which will basically be like a rubber band. When too many people get on one side of a trade, it pushes it to the other side. So I am still bullish on AMC and I am extremely bullish on APE. In my personal opinion, it is a good time to be buying these two stocks. Not financial advice, but this is what I am personally doing. I'm going to be funneling a little bit more money into APE, but I still am buying AMC and APE. In my personal opinion, I am still buying both of these two stocks. Now, as far as fundamentals go, We do have AMC outside of the Bollinger Bands. So once it got outside of the bands, I knew we'd get a little bit of a bounce. I did say that in my last update video. So we did get that little bit of a bounce up from that $3.60 level all the way up to about $4.50. Came back down. And that is why I believe we can push back up to that $4.50 region. But I think AMC is going to be pretty much range bound between $3.70 and $4.50 for the next couple days up until April 27th, or until a catalyst comes where they settle the court date and all of this gets finalized and everything gets pushed through. So until the reverse split comes, I think AMC is going to be kind of sideways, but I still will be reporting the price action and the technical analysis as each day comes and as I get more price action indicators and things of that nature. Now, as far as APE, I think APE is going to stay above this $1.70 support. As you guys can see, it went below it, but it pushed back up about above $1.70. I think APE is going to start pushing closer to the $2 range. As you guys can see, APE does have the super trend buy signal on the 4-hour and the 2-hour time frame. In the 4-hour time frame as well, we do have that buy signal. We also have bullishness on the daily MACD, and the RSI has plenty of room to run still on the daily MACD with the bullish or with the RSI, so we are not oversold or overbought. We have plenty of room to run to the upside, and I do think APE is going to start moving towards the upside and heading towards this $2.50 region, but I mostly think it's also going to be range bound between $2 and $2.50, maybe even $1.70, but I don't think it's going to be moving down. I think it's going to be moving up and be moving in a uptrend type scenario. So that is what I'm looking at APE right now, and I will be reporting the technical analysis and price action as it comes. Now, as far as the play, is the play over? No, because shorts have not covered and short interest is highly piled up. So what is going on? That means that shorts have not covered and there is plenty of short interest for a short squeeze, and there is even more momentum for a short squeeze now. Why? Because we have shorts piling up into put positions near the April 27th expiration date. Now, if we look at the technical analysis on the bigger time frame, so if you look at the bigger time frame, we do have the Bollinger Bands on the weekly time frame still constricting, and we still have bullishness on the weekly MACD. Now, last time we had weekly MACD, we had this run up, and we had constrictions on the Bollinger Bands. Now, Volkswagen, and that I'm comparing AMC to Volkswagen, not saying it's the same thing, but Volkswagen dropped near 52 weeks lows. And if I go ahead and pull up the Volkswagen chart, so I go ahead and pull up the Volkswagen short squeeze chart, you will see that it's actually very, very similar to what AMC's chart looks like right now, where it had a run up, then a large dip down, and then a large pop to the upside. So as you guys can see, we had a near 52-week lows, run up, then a very large dip past 52 weeks lows, and then an absolute squeeze. Not saying this is going to happen for AMC, but if history is anything to say, it could happen for stocks that squeeze. And if you look at most short squeeze stocks, they normally hit a low before squeezing up. So as you guys can see, we had that run up, then that wick up, just like VW had that wick up right there, wick up right here, and then we had that drop down, and possibly we could be heading around and then just absolutely take off. And it is a scenario, and if you look, the cost to borrow and the short interest is high enough for a short squeeze. Cost to borrow is still continuing higher, and shorts are still paying. Why are they opening up new short positions at around a 52-week low? Because a short squeeze is coming. That is why. Not financial advice, but I do think the MOAS is still on. I think it's going to happen. I think we are very, very close to something major happening. Not financial advice, but this is just what I'm personally doing. I'm not giving up. I'm holding to zero on MOAS, and I think that all of the apes being scared, all of the FUD going on, and people saying that the MOAS is dead, the play is over, I think that's exactly what they want you to think, and they want you to sell, because I think this thing is going to run up. Imagine being shaken out. Imagine holding all this time, holding 2 years, and then selling during this, and then it just runs up. Like, that's not going to be me. That is not going to be me. Either zero or MOAS. I am holding till this thing rips or the stock goes to zero. That's it. Because I am not going to be holding for 2 years like I've been holding, and then it run up the next day when I sell. That's That's not going to be me. So we do have bullishness on the APE to AMC conversion. So basically, it's a guaranteed payday if you buy APE, not financial advice, because it will be converted. I think they're going to try to close the gap, but I think AMC is going to kind of push up and APE's going to chase after it. So I think both stocks are actually going to start moving up or be kind of range bound, but I do think they are going to get a little bit closer in price, but I don't think AMC is going to go much lower than $3.50. I really don't think it's going to go much lower than $3.50 in my personal opinion. And if we look at the bigger time frame, we still have a lot of momentum for the technicals to break out for a short squeeze. We also have the fundamentals necessary because we have a catalyst, we have the short interest, we have the cost to borrow, we have the FTDs, we have everything we need for a short squeeze. We also have APEs. APE has to be, shorts have to cover on APE short positions when the stock is converted, and we have APE on the #1 most shorted stock list. So there's a ton of short interest there, and I'm expecting a huge pop from APE. Once it gets past $3.36 and goes past $5 or $10, there is no telling how high this stock could go if it is still around. If not, it is going to be converted, and then all of these shares, I think once it's going to be converted, I think your APE shares are going to be converted to AMC, and then they're going to reverse split that 10-1. So they're going to convert your shares, combine that total, and then reverse split it. So that's how I think it's going to work. And then after that, we will see what happens. But I think it could potentially be the trigger for the MOAS that we have all been waiting on, not financial advice. But guys, this is basically the video. The play is not over. Short interest is still here. Shorts have not covered, and now they are piling in on new short positions. Obviously, we are on to something because cost of borrow keeps going up, so they want to keep opening new short positions. That's why the cost of borrow keeps going up, and we are near 52-week lows, so it doesn't really make much sense to short it, and we are seeing put action on AMC like we have never seen before. Guys, something is definitely coming. So this is the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. And remember, APE is being converted to AMC. That's an automatic plus on a payday. And the MOAS is a potential payday. But as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.